Alright, here's my hobo windmill. As you can see, I made that part out of a bicycle rim. And this is cutting board material. It's the cheap stuff. But it works pretty good. I just zip tied it in there. As you can see, the spokes are set up so you get a nice twist on the blade. The motor here, that came out of a treadmill. This piece here was off of a bed frame. The tail here was a piece of lid off of a computer case. The discussion plate and pipe I had to buy, that's 1.5 inches. Other than that, there's another part down in here that's a little disc type spinning piece so that when this thing goes in circles it doesn't twist up the wires. Other than that, this is the critical component right here. Okay, this shaft is a reverse thread. So you got to go to the hardware store, probably like one of your bigger places that's going to have exotic stuff, because these are reverse thread. Then once you find your nuts, you're going to have to weld them together to make a barrel nut. I couldn't find a reverse thread barrel nut, and so I had to make this. So I was on a job site, and there was this pretty little blonde gal from the welders union. And saw her out there working one day, and her workmanship looked really good. I was impressed. It was just like watching a dude work. And so I went back and I asked her, hey, can you make this happen for me? And she did. And this was a tough weld, because when you tack weld these, the heat will expand and contract. So these can get tight to where they won't screw in. So you got to put them on the shaft first and then tack them carefully. And then kind of loosen them up, and you probably got to run a thread tapper through here to clean it again. This was a pain in the ass to make. There's a better way now. But anyways, when I first made this one, that was the key component that was hard to come up with. So I just want to say thank you to the little blonde gal from the Welders Union for helping me fix my nuts. That was very cool and a very talented, difficult job. Other than that, these are pretty easy to make. I'm probably going to put up about 5 or 6 of them. The motor's not huge, but you know, these give out a lot at nighttime. And when your solar doesn't work at nighttime, this is your next best choice right here. So I'm going to go put this thing up. Oh yeah, I wanted to say one thing too. This is not metal pipe. This is gray plastic. This is 2.5 inch. Or no, that's 2 inch. And that's 1.5 inches. It's a pretty loose fit. Discussion plate base drops right into that ring and fits in there pretty nice. But that's fine. It's not going to come flying off or anything. So that's all there is to that build. Ready to go. Next time I show you this, it'll be on the roof working.